Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is another direct upload. It's January 30th, 2019, leg day. I thought it'd be nice. I just tell you my at least my strength workouts and stuff. So today is leg day. I'm gonna tell you what. Don't skip leg day. Don't skip leg day. I'm gonna tell you why. Your power, really, a man's power comes from his legs, from his lower body. Come from his balls. It comes. That's where you really get your strength from, right? So you can't escape it. Now, of course, you see some dudes, they neglect leg day and they be looking like some cartoon person, looking like Mr. Incredible or some shit like that. But little puny legs and whatnot. Now, in general, women do check out the upper body more in general. But don't neglect the legs. And if not for aesthetics, because, of course, except for a few months out the year, you're not going to be walking around in shorts. Unless you're one of my white brothers and it's about to snow out and you're walking around in some shorts. Yeah, I know y'all do it. So, anyway, right? Yeah. Don't neglect leg day. Like, just for my leg workout, I don't do that much. Now, deadlifts are good for legs and everything. But if you just, that's one thing you might do more machine weights on, right? So, like today I just did a leg press, and it was like, what I would do, push it up, lower it down, and hold for a 4 count, then explosive, push it up explosively, right? Gives you some real power. And that's kind of good, especially if you play a sport or something. You play ball somewhere, like football or something. You need that explosiveness, and it helps in basketball too. Any sport that requires explosiveness, right? And also too, it gives you extra strength. Like you might have to body slam somebody, so you starting from your legs. Cause like whenever I played something like football, or something, especially in a rec league or something like that, even when I wasn't like really lifting or strong, I could like take out dudes like, if I'm weighing like, I remember one league I was playing, I was probably weighing about 190, and I'm going up against dudes 300 pounds and stuff, and I was able to hold my own in blocks and stuff, right? Able to knock some people down, in fact, but that's because I was coming from my legs. So you don't want to neglect that. And plus, any workout needs to be more holistic anyway. Don't have the big old chest. Like, I actually knew a dude personally. He was powerful anyway. Somebody said he might have had steroids. Like, his chest was big as hell, but he had little puny legs, but they were strong legs though. And and that's another thing. You still, the aesthetics are one thing, but you just want to have that strength. You need to have that strength and balance. And one thing too, and I should have, I don't have a specific day to talk about it, but it's something I do every day, is work on my core. And that's your abs and everything. Now, I know people see me, it's like, you're a big dude. Y'all be surprised I got more definition. It would surprise people what type of definition I got in my stomach. All right. Now, it ain't like one of those like ridiculous things somebody smaller would have, but just for my size, you can see some lines. I'll put it like that. Trying to get it drop 10 more pounds, y'all can see more lines. But definitely work on your core. Your core is everything. Like no matter what, whether you're doing leg exercises, lifting, whatever, arm exercises, you're going to feel it in your core, right? And in fact, you want to engage your core whenever you work out. When I mean engage, it's like you want to consciously pull your abs in. Consciously do it. Don't just be like blah and all of that. You want to pull it in, because you'll find as you're doing different exercises, you should feel it there, especially if you do core exercises every day. Well, maybe 6 days out of the week. You can do core all the time. Like good for core. A plank is definitely good. Plank is definitely good. People don't do sit-ups as much. A lot of personal trainers said it was found sit-ups really don't do you any good, so you don't hardly have anybody do it. Crunches, Roman twists, stuff like that. Definitely the plank. If you can hold yourself in a plank for 5 minutes, you're doing something. But definitely do that. But you'll find that's where your power is, and if you get that straight, you can do a lot of other things. right? You can do a lot of other things. So it's definitely, everything is definitely important. But getting back to the legs, like everything else, you want to do different things. I'm sure everybody got different leg exercises. Now, one thing about, and I ain't say this about the chest exercises yesterday, you can still do push-ups. Like if you don't have to be a member of a gym. Like I like moving around big weights, but if for whatever reason, you don't have time for the gym, you still got time for maybe push-ups. Do several sets in the morning, however, but just get into a push-up routine. And in fact, if you're doing some good chest exercises, you should be doing some push-ups with it anyway. But do that. Now, since this is leg day, you can still do like 2 exercises I would suggest doing that can help you with the legs. You can do them any place, right? First one is just do some squats. Just hold your hands here or up here or something. Just bend down. Like, the best way to do that though is like have a chair and just bend down almost to the point you're going to sit on the chair, but you don't sit on it and then come back up. Don't sit on the chair, but go down as far as you can without touching the actual chair and then come up. Do maybe 3 to 4 sets of at least 15 or whatever you're comfortable with. But yeah, at least 15, right? And another thing too, and this is something my uncle taught me when I was young, because a lot of people, if they see me in shorts, I get men and women comment on my calves and whatnot, right? It's kind of funny. I'm like kind of laughing because I remember I worked with this woman and she said, "You had little teeny calves," right? She ain't never seen me in shorts or something, and I was just laughing about it, right? I was just laughing about it because it's once again a woman thinking she knows something and don't, making assumptions. Oh yeah, I got a video coming on that. But anyway, right? What you want to do with your calves is something very simple. You can do this anytime, right? You can do it just when you're just standing still. Like just go up on your toes and come down. That's it. Just go up on your toes, come down, right? And it'll actually build it up, especially if you do it consistently. Like if you're younger, you start doing it now, you ain't gonna see results right away. But you start doing it after a while, you'll see results. You'll just do it. And it's like whatever you got there genetically will pop out, right? So those are just 2 body weight exercises you can do for your legs, but you don't want to neglect them. Now, like I said, that's like one of the few you probably have to use some machine weights for. Like everything else, if you're a man, try to avoid using machine weights for upper body. Try to, because you get more control otherwise. If you can. Because depending on your age and stuff and level of fitness, you might have to start out with machine weights, but you eventually want to get to the free weights. But with there's not too many exercises you can do with weights with the legs. I mean, you do get something out of a squat, deadlift. You got one of those hexagon bars that you can use, do a lift with that's affecting your legs. But other than those, it's like a lot of other stuff like hamstring curls and leg extension, stuff like that. Oh God, we got some snow out here. That means people are gonna be driving crazy. It's starting to come down a little bit. Oh damn, people gonna be trifling as shit. Damn, ain't that a bitch. So anyway, right? That's just an aside. I go off on tangents when I'm driving. But anyway, leg day, don't skip it. Don't skip it. And it's good just to have it as part of your routine, right? Now I did chest yesterday, did legs today. I'll probably do back tomorrow, right? And you want to ultimately any workouts you do on a weekly basis, you want to make sure you hit every muscle group. That's the important piece. You want to make sure you hit every muscle group. So anyway, right, that's it for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.